Myrtle Beach and continued to explore the coast of South Carolina. Of course, we could not miss the opportunity to visit Charleston. I was very excited to see one of the oldest cities in the nation, with lots of preserved history and architecture. I miss it a lot in the US. From my experience of planning our routes and stays, it is always tricky to find a nice RV park near a city favored by tourists. Charleston, with its picturesque streets and highly praised restaurants, is a very popular destination even among locals. I have a good news for you. We found a great RV park, a hidden gem, just 15 minutes driving distance from downtown Charleston.
What does it say? James County Park.
County Park.
Campgrounds, yeah. Campground.
Hello? Yes. Great, thank you.
You're turning right, right?
Yeah. I need the big wide turn sign, especially with the car valley. Especially because it's almost a U-E. It is a U-E. Pretty.
When making reservations at James Island County Park, we had modest expectations, but we were going to tour Charleston most of the time, so we decided anything close to the city would be good enough. The campground turned out to be very nice. We wished we had stayed there longer to enjoy not only Charleston, but the nature beauty of the park itself.
Looks like a nice campground. 20.
20,
23.
23, yeah.
That's 21.
21.
So that's got to be 23.
22, this is going to be 23. Yeah.
Okay, let's get the dolly off real quick.
The campground is located in a huge park with lots of amenities.
Jeff, look at this beautiful super sea.
Wow, look at the colors.
Martha, you like your new home?
Where's what? Oh, swing.
The sites are spacious, covered with trees, full hookups with 50 amp service.
Marska found swings. Marska, do you want to swing? You want to swing?
Got a laundromat.
There are a lot of shaded walking and bike trails in the park. Our dogs enjoyed the walks a lot, but not so much a dog park. Too bad for them, because the dog park was amazingly big, with a little doggy beach for water lovers.
Huge dog park. Unfortunately, it's all for big dogs. We're secluded in this little cage. Nice car! You don't want to run? Yeah, you want to be on a big field. He didn't want this little field.
Go, free.
What's the run? I want to walk on the ocean. Ocean is my favorite. Yeah, on here.
There is a big kids playground with a fun-looking spray play fountain.
Marska, you're not a kid. You're not allowed there. I'm sorry. Oh my God, we're coming to the marshes. In the middle of the marshes.
Some trails are amazingly beautiful.
Oh.
This is something. More sea. The 15 minutes drive from the campground to Charleston was very picturesque. Through marshes, over bridges, along boardwalks and marinas. For both of us, it was the first visit to the city, and we were charmed by it. Charleston is a very special place. It has everything. History, exquisitely preserved. Beautiful parks, coastal marsh landscapes, fantastic dining, you name it. This place is magical.
Have you been before in Charleston,
I
Jeff?
have not.
Oh.
I'll tell you, it's very impressive. I don't think I've been in a city this impressive in a long time. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There's not a speck of dirt.
Look at these beautiful trees.
On a nice day.
Yeah, what a nice
You're not cooking hot yet.
Yeah.
This was a great idea.
Your honey always has great ideas.
Most of them.
I also was much impressed by the local Charlestonians. They genuinely love their city and are very proud of it, putting a lot of effort in maintaining the city's unique sense of place.
Well, you guys could have a prettier tour guide this morning. I'm not sure you have a prettier setting to start a tour in. Welcome to Washington Square. This place was actually dedicated on the 100-year anniversary of the big victory there at Yorktown. The guy behind me does not need an introduction, but I'm not that guy. So just a word about who's doing your tour right now. My name is Dennis, and you've got that part before. Born and raised here in South Carolina, with my college years here in Charleston. Got my graduate degree in New Orleans. Spent about 24 years in a different career. Left that about 12 years ago. Started doing history tourism, which I love. My wife Laura is originally from New York, and the first time she came down here, she said, "Dennis, these trees look naked." I said, "Yeah, Laura, I guess they do, because every year when the leaves come off the tree, so does the bark. And when the bark peels off the tree in the fall and hangs down, it does look a little bit like crepe paper, like you decorate for a party with, the crepe myrtle." And build new, it can't look new. So there's a group that keeps their eye on that, the Board of Architecture Review since 1931. So if you have a situation like with termites or storm damage, like where you got to tear the house down, what you build back has to look like it belongs in that area. So you build new, but it doesn't look new.
Wonderful. Show me the new house.
That is new. You see the grout and the brick. You see how consistent it is in the whole house.
What year was it built? He said.
Oh, I have no idea.
He said
But
2007.
After 2000, like I think it's 2006, 2007.
Yeah. This is the old
Patched.
brick.
Huh?
Old brick.
Yeah. See how it's been patched. Now, see the wall?
Uh-huh.
That's a combination of new brick and old brick.
Uh-huh.
See, they're repairing it. So a lot of it. And here's one that looks like it's all old brick. Yeah.
Of course, we could not miss an opportunity to film ourselves at the magnificent Live Oaks Alley, the grand avenue of oaks of America at Boone Plantation, which was featured in many movies. "20 years ago, while living in Russia, I could not even imagine that I would be starring in my own movie at the setting where The Scarlet and the Notebook was filmed.
What are you waiting for?
The house tour.
Here's the Plantation house.
Interesting. Very interesting. I like the fact that it was built as a party house.
trees. I love it.
Were built all together in the early 1930s. This barn is amazing.
Good horse seats. You are very pretty.
Hi, buddy. Why are you so sad? Are you sad, dude? We wish we had stayed longer, but we will definitely come back.
Can you hear me? All good.
Perfect.
Stay to yourself on the road. You're good. All the best.
It was time to leave to our last stop in South Carolina, Hilton Head Island. I have never been in Hilton Head Island, which is true to the majority of destinations during our trip. Jeff visited the island, but more than 30 years ago, while staying with his parents at a rented beach house. He even played at the renowned PGA golf course, the Sea Pine Resort. However, since it was so many years ago, he was ready for new experiences. There was a completely new experience in stock for us there. For the first time, we were going to stay in a luxury resort-style campground.
There's 133 Arrow Road on the left.
Hilton Head Island Motorcoach Resort. Right from the entrance, we were provided with the service which was absolutely in accordance to the resort's upscale rating and the price we paid.
Okay, so when you go ahead in there, I guess I don't know. There's two spots, but they're both taken.
We've got a tow vehicle and she's going to get it. Right there, the white Cadillac. Yes.
I'm gonna take you and the fall in behind you.
Yeah.
I'll go to 181 together.
1-8?
181.
181?
Is that what you are?
I think so.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
We were met, escorted to the site, offered help with parking, the car dolly was taken to the storage. Everything was smooth and easy.
Good. Looks like a nice spot.
Turn back straight. So turn to the right. Steering wheel. Perfect. Slowly start backing up. We're gonna go right there. Because the boss is grading us.
We're newbies, so she's been pretty lenient.
It's I love it.
Well, you're good at it, I'll tell you.
Still doing good.
We're 6-monthers. We're good? Thank you, sir.
I'm happy.
What's your name, sir?
Derek.
Derek? I'm Jeff.
Nice to
And that's Anastasia. And you were right, she's in charge.
Don't worry about your dolly.
Okay.
We'll take it in and put it in storage. We're not going to charge you for that.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Wow, this is best side.
Hilton Head Island Motorcoach Resort is a community of motorcoach owners. All sites are privately owned. The sites are beautifully shaded, nicely paved and landscaped. Amenities include tennis, pickleball courts, pool, exercise room, playground, and even a doggy shower.
It's a dog wash. So nice.
It works.
Uh-huh. Where are you going? Are you going for a walk?
There were plenty of roads to walk dogs inside the resort. As well as a nice bike trail right outside the resort.
Must be style.
We also found a nice little shaded park. It was about 10 minutes drive from the resort, but it saved our dog walk on a hot Carolina day.
What?
That's a long leaf pine, but then they have needles that have leaves.
Deer! Jeff, look, deer over there. We are in the pine jungle.
There are plenty of paved bike trails around the Hilton Head Island, but they are all along the road, not our favorite.
This way, on the left, it goes around the whole Hilton Head. This is a cross halfway. I think about that one.
Okay.
Okay? How do you like it so far? The bike trail.
Oh, it's very nice.
Very nice, yeah. And it's very amazing that you can go around the whole Hilton Head on a bike trail. A road where we stay. So we crossed the bridge and bike trail go all the way, but we did the halfway. We crossed marshland, so we're here now.
Yeah, I'm not sure we missed anything. I mean, none of it's along the water.
So we are turning here,
Yeah.
and we are going back. What is?
Got it.
What?
I'm not sure it gets a significantly higher rating than Legacy.
Yeah, I think Legacy is still better.
Me too.
However, on the way back, we found a beautiful little park with an amazing view of marshes.
I said we always missed it because we were following city maps, and this is the Google one gave us better route.
They're your kayakers. See your kayakers?
Oh yeah, we are going to do that on Tuesday. Oh, I love marshes.
It's spectacular.
Spectacular.
9-kilometer trail is a usual trip part of our biking trips.
And you're right here, Anastasia?
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, so here you are.
wow. For the good morning. I love Hilton Head. I love Hilton Head.
We haven't seen much of it yet.
Whatever I've seen, it's very nice.
One of the best parts of bike trips, coming home to the very excited doggies.
Как ты тут проснулся такой сонный? Ой, такой сонный,
Martha, what have you found? What is it? Are you going to clean something? Are you going to clean RV? It's not Morse quest. No, it's not from Morse quest. You have to give it back to mommy.
I had been admiring marshes since I first saw them in North Carolina. It was the time to give it a closer look and unveil its magic from inside the kayak.
Marsh, honey. Are you filming?
This is marsh.
It's the cordgrass. It's also called Spartina grass, Spartina. Everything out here, I like to think, is important, whether it's dead or alive. The grasses as well. So the dead grass goes with the tide as it goes out to the ocean, onto the beaches, and it's actually the foundation of the dune system.
Oysters. Don't forget oysters too.
Hey, bird. Hello, bird.
Hilton Head Island is known for the upscale golf courses and beautiful beaches.
What golf course are you playing, Jeff?
I don't know. First two on the card.
So we included both activities in our schedule. We had a great day on the Shipyard Golf Club course, nested within majestic Carolina pine trees.
Yeah.
This is alligator?
That's a baby alligator.
Oh my God, is the mom there?
That's all I could do.
The visit to the beach was unfortunate. Firstly, we were disappointed how crowded it was, and then the heavy rain added to the impression.
Oh, thank you, sister. How's your beach day?
Guess what was the most memorable experience during our stay at Hilton Head Island? Segway. Largely because we had a great tour guide.
My name is Ben. I'm going to be your tour guide. It's also the emergency word today, so if you have any questions and you can't get my attention stuff, just yell Ben.
It's so fun.
It is fun. Car, look straight ahead. Step up with confidence and go. There's the bucket bronco. 1, 2, 3, Segway!
Ben, stop.
Oh, okay.
Ben, stop.
Ben, stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
the magic word is Ben. All right.
He was funny, enthusiastic, and managed to tell us so much interesting facts about Hilton Head Island during just a 1.5-hour tour.
I also like to stop here because on the other side of this woods is the most expensive place to live here in Hilton Head. It's called the Wexford.
And the Wexford is a lot of famous people have some houses in there, as well as the homeowners association fee to have a house in there is $3,000 a month.
So how many golf courses?
52. 26 on the island, 52 within driving distance.
Oh, and restaurants?
365 just on the island alone. So I'm working up that number. I'm trying to get there.
You get that on tape?
I did.
The only chance to pet an alligator.
So this is Charles Frazier, the guy who kind of created Hilton Head to be what it is today. He started developing sea pines. When he came to this area, he just loved the way that nature was beautiful. So he made a rule as he started developing sea pines that no building was to be taller than the tallest tree, which is 5 stories tall. So the tallest building is 5 stories. Outside of that, there's nothing else. And it's really good because you can't see buildings past the tree line.
Yeah.
It feels like you're on a preserve, these roads around,
The whole island.
There's 63 miles of bike trail though, and that's why it's fun because you have only 5 miles this way of car trail and then 12 miles of car trail that way, but you can just enjoy and explore the island. Charles Frazier wanted a pet alligator, so he starts putting these marshmallows down the path until this alligator starts following him around, and he gets a little scared, so he had a guy make this metal rod looking umbrella so it looked classy and he's not trying to carry around a big stick, and his alligator just starts walking along with him and it becomes his pet alligator. I've looked everywhere for the name, but I can't find it, so I'm just going to call him Larry. And so this statue was based on this photo that was taken in '62 and sold to a lot of the different press of that guy in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, walking side by side an alligator. And it kind of became an iconic photo and an iconic story here of Hilton Head. He loved nature. One of the things you also not see here on Hilton Head is billboards, street lights, and a couple spots there are street lights, but it's for safety purposes. But there's no neon signs, there's no lighted signs, and after 10 o'clock, if you have a house or a resort on the beach, they make you turn off your lights, because it's also, with 12-mile stretch of beach, a mating ground or a hatching ground for loggerhead turtles. So loggerhead turtles come in at night, and then they look for the moon to find their way back into the ocean. Well, if there's lights, they aim for the lights and they go to that and they get lost, they get stuck, they end up dying. So as you walk along the beach, they recommend a red flashlight or to turn off your lights. And it makes beautiful stargazing because there's no street lights, which makes the stars just jump out and pop.
Yeah.
And so tonight, if you're out, just look up. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful one. There you go. Ready?
Ben's really good at this. You get a ride too.
Whee! Don't get too dizzy. So here is my theme song for my Segway rides. Feel free to shake it a little bit with me if you'd like.
So this beach is so crowded because it's the only free access
So this
to the
is
beach?
the main beach, and because there's a lot of resorts that come up through here. It's called Caligny Beach. There's The place we just passed on the left, which I'll show you on our way back through, is called Kayaking Plaza. There's a lot of restaurants, a lot of local shops, from a jerky shop to a hot sauce shop to ice cream to seashells. I mean, it's definitely a cool little place to go visit, but there's more parking here and it's free. So a lot of people use this as the beach. And it's,
So you recommend another one, the other ones, sir?
there are some nice ones. I'll tell you, there's a couple ones like during low tide, there's one that I really love because Hilton Head, it has the second highest high tide low tide ratio. So in a day, it drops almost 5 inches every hour. And so by the end of the day, it drops 8 feet. Maryland is the biggest one. We're the second biggest high tide, low tide. Because it drops so fast, animals can't make it to the water and it goes for a while. There's a place where starfish, crabs, they get left behind, and so it's just beautiful. You can walk in like an inch of water for a mile, it feels like, and find all kinds of animals. Bald eagles land there because they feed on that kind of stuff, and it's just beautiful.
What beach is it?
It's called Fish Hall Beach Park.
Fish Hall.
Fish Hall, H-A-U-L. All right, you ready? Let's roll.
This tour is a must-do one.
Woohoo!
You survived your first Segway tour.
Wow, thank you,
Good
Ben.
job. Thank you guys so much.
We followed Ben's recommendations and went to one of the best seafood restaurants on the island. It was also a dog-friendly restaurant. Great place. Definitely recommend this one. Time to say goodbye to South Carolina. We could not wait to switch to flat towing. Car dolly was such a pain.
Okay, let's go.
Move! Something wrong? Stop. Moving right. I'm coming.
From Hilton Head Island, we drove to Savannah, which was only 1 hour away. See you there!